Welcome back to Views from My Backyard. My name is Jen. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today I'm going to go out and see what I have for sap on my maple trees. Hopefully there's something out here. I checked last night and it was pretty warm. There should be some because it cooled off overnight. So there should be some out here. Maybe. That doesn't have anything in it. So I'm not sure that I calculated correctly when I measured my trees. They're supposed to be an 8-inch diameter at the minimum to get sap. And well, that's a 25-inch circumference. And I don't know that they were all that way. I did the math wrong. So that happens sometimes. So I've pretty much only had one tree that's actually getting sap running out of it. And so far it's none of the trees that I've looked at. I am going to see what is at this last tree, which is the biggest tree. And we'll see if this one has sap. It did yesterday, but I don't know how much ran out of the tree between when it got cold and when it froze. Not very much. Alright, so hopefully I can do this without showing you a shot of just the tree, because that's what I did the other day. This has a little bit, and it's does not have much. It's got maybe about an inch in the bottom of that container. This one has about the same. This is the only tree. Let's see if I can walk backwards without falling over. This is the only tree that's been giving me really any sap so far, but I'll take what I can get. I'm going to empty these. Actually, I'll put these two containers together and then take one of them in the house and throw it in the freezer. That's what I've been doing with my sap, is throwing it in the freezer so I can boil it when I get a bunch. Today, I am going to show you how I'm going to be boiling my sap so that I can make some maple syrup. I will flip you around and tell you what I've got going on here. Okay, so I had 4.5. That one's almost, yeah, that one's about half. I had 4.5 full gallons of sap that I've gathered. My trees aren't putting out too much, but you know, it's something better than nothing. This gallon jug here has sap in it that I've filtered. I've got these 2 half gallons that are filtered. I am filtering them through a coffee filter. I don't know if it's good enough to see. There's a little bit of scum in the bottom of that, so it is filtering stuff out. I was using a fabric coffee filter, but it wasn't straining through very well, and I know I have to boil this anyway. So I'm going to try this on my grill for right now. So this is what I've got going on. As you can see, there's steam coming off of it, but it's 40 something degrees out today, so it's not really, it's maybe steam just because of the temperature. It's not boiling yet, but it is steaming, so I'm gonna try it on the grill and see if it's gonna work okay. I've got this nice long pan. I got that at the dollar store. I think it was like the biggest lasagna pans that they had at the dollar store. I think I bought about 6, and I have it 2-ply, 2 of them stuck together. so that it makes it more heavy duty. So I am going to close this off and then check it every once in a while, and I'll need to add some more of this sap to it as it boils down a little bit, and we will see how it's going to be. You definitely don't want to do this inside the house because of the steam coming off and the stickiness of it. Okay, so that is what my refractometer looks like. And you open it up. I am going to take a little bit of sap from here and drop it on there. You just need a little drop. You close it up, and then you have to look through the eyepiece. And the bricks pretty much tells you what the water or what the sugar content is. All right, and so that was about 2.5 on the bricks. But I am going to try this with the stuff that's in the actual, and that's no different. They're the same. They're about 2.5. I did measure some sap earlier today and it was 3, so I will check that in a little while later and see if it's changed at all. Okay, it is 7 o'clock and this has been going since very close to 7 this morning. It has evaporated quite a bit off. It does have some black crusties on the corner. So I have changed the propane tank once. The other one was not 100% full, but it lasted 10 hours. And this other one has been on for about 2 hours. I am going to shut this off now because I want it to cool down. I'll put it in the fridge before I go to bed, but I want it to have enough time to cool down before that. I checked the sugar not that long ago and it was at 7%. So I'll be interested to see how much this is. I think I'm going to get probably I think I had 4.5 gallons, so I'm probably going to get 1/10 of a gallon. I don't even know how much that is, but I am going to put this in the fridge when it cools off and finish it off in the house.